What's happening, guys? This is Speedy Spectrum, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2. Let's finish the Great Ball right here and right now. Starting things off with the second half of the tournament. Who are you to challenge a teacher? Hello there, Teacher Molly. I am the protagonist. I hope that answers your question. I am going to lead off with Dodrio for this battle because Dodrio's Haze is going to be my biggest weapon. And I will also use Hound Doom and Machamp.
The cries of Pokémon echo all over Pokémon Stadium. Will these cries turn into roars of victory? Round 5 begins now.
I don't know if it's going to be a roar of victory. It might end up being a roar of frustration. I'll explain why momentarily. For now, she's starting off with Venomoth, level 53, Bug Poison type, holding a King's Rock with the moves Baton Pass, Giga Drain, Stun Spore, and Double Team. This Venomoth has the potential to be unbelievably irritating. I need to see if I can knock it out as quickly as possible with Drill Peck. Many of Molly's Pokemon have evasion increasing moves like Double Team. And what's worse is that she also likes to use Baton Pass. And this is where Haze becomes important. I need to use Haze when it looks like the Baton Pass chain is going to end. And right now, she's being rather irritating by spamming Double Team. I'm tempted to use Haze after this turn. But that won't be necessary because Venomoth bites the dust. I thought I was going to miss there for a second, but doing pretty well so far. Next up is going to be Stantler. Stantler is at level 50. It is a normal type holding a Gold Berry with the moves Stomp, Reflect, Earthquake, and Confuse Ray. Something tells me that Stantler is going to go for the Confusion. But there is also a chance that it could set up Reflect as well. So I'm going to take a chance and see if I can paralyze it with Body Slam. It's only a 30% chance, but hey, it's happened before, hasn't it? Yes! I took a chance and it paid off! It did get the Reflect, but I'm so happy I got off the paralysis! Of course, with that Reflect setup, Dodrio's attacks aren't going to be nearly as effective. Nevertheless, I should continue using it. And Haze won't affect Reflect, unfortunately. But what can you do? What can you do? Thank you for being fully paralyzed. That's rather unimportant because I'm going to go ahead and continue using Body Slam. I will switch out once Stantler attempts to confuse me. Because if that happens, I'm going to switch out to Machamp. There we go. I predicted it. I predicted it. So now it's time for Dodrio to switch out, but man, it's done an amazing job. I'm fairly confident that Machamp can take care of the rest, though. And it also helps that Stantler is paralyzed, so I'm faster than it, which means it cannot inflict confusion on me. In theory. We'll see if Cross Chop misses. There's a potential that there's a chance that it could. But it didn't happen this time, and for that, I am glad. Bye-bye, Stantler. She only has one Pokemon left, and that Pokemon is going to be Mr. Mime. Not a good matchup. Mr. Mime is at level 52. It is holding a focus band with the moves Baton Pass, Psybeam, Hypnosis, and Double Team. This thing is irritating. It only has one damaging attack, Psybeam. However, its other 3 attacks are there for sheer annoyance. It'll try and put you to sleep and then use Double Team so your attacks won't hit. And if that does happen, which it very well might, I might have to end up using Dodrio. In fact, I think that may be the case if I don't wake up in time. There's one turn gone. So it's just gonna spam Double Team over and over and over again.
It increased its evasiveness.
I could try and wake up, but yeah, that's not gonna fly well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until Hound Doom does eventually wake up. Because as it stands, there we go. Mr. Mime can't do anything to Hound Doom. Oh my gosh, I actually hit it! I find that very surprising. Just for a laugh, I'm going to try and hit it again with Crunch. It's probably not going to do all that much. But we'll see. Wow! I can't believe I got 2 successive attacks off of it, even after it used Double Team for like 3 times. That's absolutely remarkable. Remarkable. And interestingly enough, I didn't take a single point of damage in that fight. With your skill level, I can recommend you for national tournaments. This fight, that particular fight, was the reason I swapped out Alakazam for Dodrio. Just saying. Battle number 6, here we go. To be able to dedicate myself to training, should I be grateful for that? Well, if it's what you truly want to do, Sage Chen, then yeah, maybe it is. We're going to lead off with Jolteon to deal with that Golbat, Dugong, and Tentacruel, and we'll also bring Machamp in case Umbreon shows up. Machamp should also help in dealing with Muck as well, but we'll still need something to take down that Misdreavus, and that's where Hound Doom comes in.
Round 6 is about to get underway. Many trainers have fallen by the wayside, leaving just 8 to reach the quarterfinals.
And he's going to lead off with his Tentacruel. Level 52, Water Poison type, holding a Bitter Berry. Wrap, Surf, Toxic, and Sludge Bomb. If you remember Sage Chen, he is the trainer that loves trapping, but this time he introduces some trapping attacks into the mix. Namely, Wrap and Whirlpool, and thank you for paralyzing Thunderbolt! Thank you very much! But as I was saying, he uses Wrap and Whirlpool in tandem with Mean Look. Honestly, his Perish Song strategy was much more threatening because, let's be honest, there are few strategies that are cheaper and more annoying than Perish Trapping. Thankfully, he doesn't do that this time around. Next up is going to be Umbreon, which is at level 51, and it's holding a Twisted Spoon, which will increase the strength of its psychic attacks. It is armed with the moves Mean Look, Toxic, Protect, and Psychic. Although it does have Psychic, I'm going to switch out to Machamp anyway. Remember, Umbreon is a defensive wall. Its attack stats aren't that great. So I honestly can't see Psychic being much of a threat. So he is trapping me, as to be expected. I'm fine with that, though. His next move will probably be Toxic, and we all know how much fun mean-looking Toxic is to deal with. Alright, I'm poisoned. Now let's see if I can land a hit on this Umbreon. Yes! And a critical hit, no less! I am just getting uber lucky with these crits. I can't complain, of course, but once again, it's nice to see the luck on my side, because 9 times out of 10, it isn't. Last up is Dewgong, level 51, Water Ice type, holding a Gold Berry with the moves Whirlpool, Headbutt, Ice Beam, and Perish Song. I obviously need Jolteon to deal with it, and the fact that it has Perish Song is dangerous. But for some reason he doesn't have Mean Look on it. Whether or not Dewgong can learn Mean Look in the first place is another story, but it is going for Whirlpool, which is honestly not much of a threat. Whirlpool is about as strong as Wrap, which makes it very, very weak. I think a single Thunderbolt should KO it. Then again, maybe not. Okay, forget what I said. I am a moron. And now the Whirlpool hits. I'm trapped, so I cannot escape. But that's okay, this is a good matchup for me. Alright, Jolteon, do your stuff. Let's get it started. Or let's finish it, I should say. You're out of there, Dewgong. You are out of there. Still relatively simple. And honestly, it wasn't a close shave, let's be honest. Only a bit of damage on Jolteon, that's it. That was a good experience for me. It's good to know that you're positive, and judging by the look on your sprite, you were reflecting on your defeat, which is to be expected of a sage. Time for us to move on to the semi-finals. Here we go! I can't embarrass my club. I can't afford to lose. You have a diverse team, Poké fan Baxter, and I am going to lead off with Hound Doom, just in case that Kadabra shows up. But Hound Doom will also be important in taking out Kabutops and Venusaur. For my second Pokemon, I'm choosing Jolteon to get rid of that Mantine, and we'll also bring Machamp to deal with Chansey and Magneton. I think that's the best trio that I can come up with.
Let the semifinals begin. Despite their numerous battles, the remaining Pokemon still look ready for more.
What's he gonna lead off with? He is going to lead off with Mantine. Not a good matchup for me. Mantine is at level 54. It is a water and flying type, holding a Quick Claw with the moves Headbutt, Surf, Wing Attack, and Confuse Ray. Baxter's Pokemon like to use Headbutt. It causes damage, but it can also potentially flinch the opponent. And that's pretty much what his strategy revolves around. Making sure that you flinch, or hoping that you flinch, and hoping that his Pokemon get a free hit on you. Mantine, although it has really, really good special defense, one of the best special walls in the game in fact, it's got a crippling quad weakness to electricity, but we're not going to see that. Instead, we are going to see Magneton? No, Venusaur instead. Well, that's fine. Venusaur is at level 50. It is a grass and poison type, and it is holding a Bitter Berry with the moves Headbutt, Razor Leaf, Sweet Scent, and Light Screen. Venusaur is an obvious target for Hound Doom. Sweet Scent will make it so that your Pokemon's speed gets reduced. And Light Screen is there, well, to be Light Screen. Razor Leaf also has a high chance of landing a critical hit. So that can be dangerous. I'm gonna go for the Flamethrower, although, knowing my luck, he's gonna switch back out to Mantine. And indeed he is switching out. So it's gonna become a game of cat and mouse, I see. Mantine is back out, which means I'm going to get off the Flamethrower. That's not going to be very effective. I'm going to use a little bit of strategy here and keep Hound Doom out for now so I can use Sunny Day. Sunny Day will prove effective in weakening the water attacks, and that's good because I don't have any water type attacks on my side. It'll also help Jolteon. Oh, a critical hit! Come on, game. Come on. Don't do this to me now. That had to be a critical hit. Now Hound Doom is down to 41 freaking HP. And what's worse is that I'll need Hound Doom in order to take out his Venusaur. So Mantine's going to go for the Surf again, which is going to be weakened, courtesy of Sunny Day. So that's good. But the problem is Hound Doom is really, really low on HP. I'm going to go ahead and use Thunderbolt to deal with Mantine. Nope, it's going to switch out. That critical came at the worst possible time. I know I'm still ranting about that, but it's just plain unfair. What's worse is that I don't have anything. Oh, a critical hit from a Thunderbolt. Well, that's looking up. Believe it or not, I think I'm actually going to try something else. I'm going to send out Machamp to deal with that Venusaur. This could be a risk, especially since poison Pokemon resist fighting attacks. So Machamp's going to go for the Razor Leaf, as I thought. Or Venusaur's going to go for the Razor Leaf. What am I saying? Yeah, this battle's proving to be quite interesting, I have to say. I'm going to go for Rock Slide. And Venusaur's just going to keep up its little Razor Leaf marathon. Ah, thank you for missing. Now, how much damage is Rock Slide going to do? Okay, that did all right. That was pretty good. It looks like it's going to be a 2-hit KO when it comes to Rock Slide. But, yeah, Venusaur is just going to keep up using Razor Leaf. And now Machamp is down in the yellow regions. Ugh, this does not look good. Okay, Venusaur finally goes down. The question is, what is his next Pokemon going to be? He is going to send out Mantine once again. Do I want to send in Jolteon? I probably do. I need to hope and pray that Jolteon can tank a Surf. I don't know if it will, though. Its HP might be too low. Come on, Jolteon. I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh, 10 HP! Oh, Jolteon, you rule! So let's hit it with the Thunderbolt and see if we can bring down this Mantine once and for all. Go down, go down, go down. Yes! That is it for that flying manta ray with a Remoraid attached to it. Okay, what is his last Pokemon going to be? He's going to send out Kabutops. Kabutops is a rock and water type. It is at level 51 holding a King's Rock with the moves Dig, Surf, Giga Drain, and Ancient Power. Kabutops is infamous for being very aggressive and fast. It's still not faster than Jolteon, but its speed is nothing to sneeze at. Nice! Nice, nice, nice! A one-hit KO with Thunderbolt, and Jolteon manages to hang by the skin of its teeth! Okay then, that battle was something. That was definitely a semi-final match. Ah, my Pokemon! I need a Pokemon Center! Don't feel bad, dude. You easily gave me my toughest fight thus far in the tournament. But for now, we must continue onwards and upwards. The finals wait for us. The last fight. Hi, you into Pokemon too? Then you've got to battle me. I would be happy to battle you, Pokemaniac Pedro, because I consider myself to be a Pokemaniac. I still wish you kept your sprites in Gen 3, or rather, I still wish you had your sprites in Gen 3 when you were inside a Charizard costume, because that was rather funny. But I can talk about Fire Red and Leaf Green another time. For now, we have to fight this dude, and yeah, his team is pretty formidable, I must say. The good news is that Exeggutor and Dragonite can't be on the same team because they're both at level 55. I am going to lead off with Kingdra because Ice Beam is going to be of tremendous help in this fight. My second Pokemon will be Machamp to deal with that Ursaring, and I will bring Dodrio to deal with Hitmonlee.
This is it, the final battle. Which trainer will claim the champion's throne?
Which of his level 55s is he going to send out first? It's going to be neither of them. Okay, he's leading off with his Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee is at level 50, it's a fighting type, and it's holding a berry juice with the moves Toxic, Foresight, Mach Punch, and High Jump Kick. Gotta be careful of that high jump kick because that packs a punch. Dodrio is the best Pokemon I have for dealing with it. And I find it rather ironic that Hitmonlee has Mach Punch, whereas it's supposed to be a kicking Pokemon. I figured he was going to lead off with Toxic, usually the AI does. So let's drill Hitmonlee's chest with a drill peck. Gonna go for Mach Punch, that's not going to be particularly effective against me. Then again, maybe it is. Okay, it looks like Mach Punch is a normal attack. Alright, go down, go down, go down. Nice! Nice, nice, nice! One Pokemon down, and 2 to go. Things are looking up. Time for his second Pokemon. It is going to be Exeggutor. Level 55, Grass Psychic type, holding a Focus Band with the moves Psychic, Giga Drain, Stun Spore, and Sludge Bomb. This thing is pretty tough. Don't underestimate it. It's got 2 excellent stab moves, and Stun Spore is there for sheer annoyance. And it's also got Sludge Bomb for a little bit more type coverage. It's easily one of his best Pokemon, and it can take a lot of hits. He's gonna go for the Psychic. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, stabbed Psychic, coupled with Exeggutor's special attack stat, Dodrio did not stand a chance. Thankfully, I do have Kingdra's Ice Beam. The work was done by Dodrio, and I think the finishing job can be completed by Kingdra. And I know Kingdra is faster than Exeggutor by a clear margin. So let's hit it with an Ice Beam and hope for the best. Honestly, I was kind of hoping that Dragonite would have been sent out. A critical hit. You couldn't have asked for more. Well, down goes Exeggutor. That's his most powerful Pokemon taken care of. So who is going to come up now? He's going to send out Vaporeon. Level 50. Water type. It's holding a bright powder with the moves Haze, Surf, Iron Tail, and Aurora Beam, it doesn't have anything that can hit Kingdra very hard. Because Kingdra resists all 3 of its damaging attacks. And it's got Haze, which is good because Kingdra doesn't rely on any sort of stat buffs. Honestly, the worst it can do is Aurora Beam, which can lower my attack, yes, but Kingdra is a special attacker. And remember, Dragon-type attacks are counted as special in this generation, so I can just spam Dragon Breath over and over and over again, unless it misses over and over again. I could switch out to Machamp, but I want to see if I can get off the paralysis for Dragon Breath, because I know Vaporeon is going to be faster than Machamp. It's not as fast as Jolteon, but it's not really slow either. And even if I don't get off the paralysis, I still want to at least lower Vaporeon's HP enough so that I can KO it with Cross Chop. I could have packed Jolteon into the team, but it's just that Kingdra, Machamp, and Dodrio are so much more important in this fight. They cover more of his potential Pokemon choices. So Vaporeon is down to its down to half HP. It doesn't have a berry, so I'm good in that department. But I just wonder why Dragon Breath hasn't paralyzed it yet. I guess the gods have decided to abandon me, and that is most sad. I was hoping they would stick around to support me for a while longer. Now the paralysis hits! Now the paralysis hits! All I had to do was be a little more patient. Imagine that. Well, Kingdra is about to bite the dust, but it doesn't really matter. It's done what I need it to do. Maybe it will still KO Vaporeon. Maybe not. I think it's going to survive another hit. Ah, thank you for being fully paralyzed. That's always helpful. Alright, Kingdra, do your stuff. Get rid of that Vaporeon and win me that trophy. Ow, 3 HP! I'm sorry, I got hosed. There's no other explanation. Now, let's try that attack again, shall we? Go, Kingdra! Use Dragon Breath and get rid of that Vaporeon once and for all. Thank you very much! That was a war of attrition, but, yeah. I could have handled that with a bit more finesse, but results are results. What can you say? That is it. We have won the Great Ball Tournament. Wah! My Pokemon! You're so mean. Mean, perhaps, but necessary in my Pokemon Stadium 2 journey. Machamp, amazing. Jolteon, amazing. Hound Doom, great in the first half of the tournament. Kingdra was excellent in the final battle. Marowak, again, excellent in the first half. And Dodrio really shone in the battle against Teacher Molly and Pokemaniac Pedro. That's it, guys. We've done it. We have won our second trophy in round 2 of the Poké Cup. We've got a Great Ball trophy. How cool is that? But our journey is not yet complete. When we come back to Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2, we are going to enter the Ultra Ball Tournament.